A Stockton woman says the bank lost her investment.
And when the bank couldn't find her certificates of deposit, it was time to call Kurtis. Oh, good girl, ready.
Wendy Stratton is trying to fetch her money.
At minimum, I want to at least get my $2,000 back.
While getting her PhD in Utah back in 1999, Wendy invested in 2 certificates of deposit, each worth $1,000 from Wells Fargo.
I just figured it was a long-term investment and I had some extra funds.
She filed them away. And when she moved to California 8 years later,
I came across these CDs and had completely forgotten that I had purchased them.
when she went to her Wells Fargo branch in Stockton to cash them out, she says the bank could not find them.
They had no record that these CDs existed. They had no record that I had ever purchased them.
She says they told her corporate had since upgraded its computers system-wide. So how long do banks have to hold on to records? The law says between 5 and 7 years, depending on your state. In Utah, it's actually 6. And that's why the BBB's Gary Allman says you have to keep good records.
They should review these things every year, know where they are, keep them in a file where they can find them.
We contacted Wells Fargo. In an email, they tell us, after much research, we have found that Ms. Stratton does not have certificates of deposit with Wells Fargo. Unfortunately, our records indicate that Ms. Stratton closed her certificates of deposit 10 years ago. Wendy insists that never happened. She has since filed a complaint with the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, which oversees national banks.
I'm a bit frustrated with them, being that this was, as a grad student, it was a long-term investment for me. It was a lot of money, and it still is a lot of money.
Wendy can also complain to the FDIC, which can pay her out if the bank is at fault. Also, each state has an unclaimed property program.
If you do not touch your money for a certain number of years, it's supposed to go to the state where it's held for you. Wendy says that she checked with the state of Utah and was told that they don't have her money either. If you have a consumer problem you'd like Kurtis to tackle, of course, call the hotline, or better yet, shoot him an email, log on to cbssacramento.com and click on Call Kurtis.